Dreams don't work unless you do. Said by John C. Maxwell. But boy do we work. Day 247 of our live streak today. And we're about to go in hard into another week of completionist content. We're here with Aery Dreamscape. Another Aery game in this franchise. And as you can see in the top counter, we already unlocked an achievement. I don't like to unlock achievements off stream, but this game is so easy. If you press start at this main menu, you immediately get your first achievement. So we already got that one out of the way. Let me see, what's it called? The adventure begins. Enter the hub world. Just unlock that. So let's just fly into a new week. It's gonna be a good one. This game is perfect to ease into it. And besides that,
the imagination is a strong thing. Everyone has some thoughts or hidden desires.
We get a bunch of lore.
The future that they like to think about. Everyone gets lost in their own thoughts from time to time. Let's take a moment, lean back, and listen to the dreams and thoughts of the people around us. Some of their thoughts might go deeper than what you would expect. Enjoy.
Alright, so we completed a couple of these Aery games already. We skipped one game out of the franchise. We're trying to complete the games in release order. I think we skipped Calm, but we're gonna play Aery Calm at some point later. There's a lot of games in this franchise. I believe there's like 20. So far we've done around 4, I would say. 4 or 5. And the last one was kinda good actually. This one seems to be special if you look at the opening. Like, we have several rooms with some fantasy inspired worlds in there. So I just went into this room. Let me have a good look here. Is there no collectible in here? So yeah, you know the goal of this game. We just gotta fly around and collect everything, and then we can progress to the next level. So it's really straightforward. I see a character here. Should I like fly into it? Let's try this. I'm gonna turn around here. You can still do the barrel roll. All right, nice. Let me fly into this. Oh, that's a level. Interesting. That is the first level. Interesting way of entering a new level in this game. Yeah, so I expect this to be a short completion. This type of game is pretty easy. I would say last time we did 1 to 2 hour stream. I'm expecting something like that. We also had this one Aery game, which was called like Aery Sky Castle. That was a nightmare. That was a bad game. We're in a Viking inspired world right now. That Aery Sky Castle game was buggy, glitchy. It was not good at all.
Vikings are strong. They are fearless.
I think that was the low point of this franchise. Now it's only gonna get better.
No matter how difficult.
There we go, Adam. I like the how motivated you are. Oh wait, I forgot to put on my chat. That's quite important. People on the screen need to be able to see the chat, of course. Hello, Elena. How are you doing today? Welcome. I forgot to put on the chat. Give me a sec. Yes. All right, we have the chat on. We can continue. What is your TikTok video about, Adam? Right, we got... Oh my days, what am I looking at here? Look at the lower right corner, guys. 31 collectibles. Oh my god. This is not gonna be a big game, is it? 31 collectibles. Wait, we picked up a... Oh yeah, there's the next one. This is the type of level where you pick up a collectible and then the next one spawns in right after. You're alright, how am I? I'm doing good. Today, been busy with the video again. With the long format video. It's almost done. It's almost done.
And they go wherever their boat will take them.
I think... How long do we still need? Maybe 1 or 2 days, but I'm gonna post it by Friday, I would say. Post it Friday.
They are kings of the sea and strike fear into the hearts of their enemies.
Once that video is out though, I told myself I can take 2 days of vacation.
People respect them.
So I'm gonna take 2 days off, so I can take... I really can't do nothing the entire day because we still have a live streak to continue. So, but I'm gonna take 2 days off, 2 or 3 days, and then just only do the stream. Because this was a big project. Doing all that for the first time, but it's almost done.
People acknowledge their skills, their power, and their determination.
I'm not the biggest fan of having to grab a collectible and then the other one spawns in. But so far, they're pretty obvious right next to each other. Luckily, the game explains us that we can boost and fly faster now.
Would dare make fun of them.
I'm not sure at what Aery game we could start using the speed boots, but it was also in the last Aery game. I just found out myself. So we got 9 out of the 31.
I mean, would you make fun of someone who had just slain the almighty Kraken as it was nothing?
And we're in a Viking world right now.
Of course not. You would be like all the others, overwhelmed by their presence.
This franchise is also slowly improving throughout the games that we're playing.
Maybe even a little scared.
Just like our channel. So yeah, I'm doing the video right now. That's just all I'm doing really, making that video.
Maybe you would hide and build a high wall around your small village.
And I think if the lore stops here for a sec, I can explain what we're doing.
But that's nothing that could stop a true Viking.
31 collectibles in level 1 though. It's kind of crazy.
Never give up. They fight until they reach their goal.
Look how inspiring the story is. Vikings never give up. They're dead though.
They take whatever they need.
Yo, Arthur Morgan, my friend. How you doing today, bro? Welcome.
And after a difficult fight was won, they sit together and celebrate their victory.
See me barrel roll?
Just like a bunch of slightly confused superheroes, fighting for their own cause, just for themselves and no one else. Constantly searching for new challenges.
It's quite doable though. It's a big world. You can see very far. I'm looking at minor details what they just improved on. The world is bigger than ever.
Like if they actually needed to do something to make their ancestors proud of them.
And you pick up one collectible and you just see the other one spawn, so that's actually quite good. I really like to start off on Monday a new week by just getting one completion out of the way.
A Viking would literally defeat the strongest monster, or climb the highest mountain just to prove to himself that he was capable of doing so.
The main reason is that somebody during the week can say, did you already finish a game? Did you already complete the game? I just want to have my answer. Yes, we did. We finished Aery on Monday.
No matter how high, and even if they couldn't see the peak.
Nobody asked though, but I'm ready when somebody's asking me on a random Wednesday. Wait, so Lina, you're saying yesterday
Heck, even if there was a
you
snowstorm
searched one thing on
halfway to the
YouTube
top,
about Naruto? Just one thing today, the whole day long I've been seeing only Naruto videos. After seeing over 100 videos and shorts, I'm convinced to rewatch the Naruto series. Oh, you went down the rabbit hole, huh? And are you glad about it? Or are you like, do you regret that you got back into it? I think it's because of the discussion yesterday, right? I think Dawson was talking about some anime. Okay, we got 22 out of the 31 collectibles in this level. This is the first level where
never give up.
true Viking would never give up. That is great. Like I said, they died though. There's no Vikings anymore in 2025. Or are there?
I think that is actually quite a beautiful thought.
We need 7 more of these and then we get an achievement, I would suppose, and then go to the next level. That's just how this goes. Oh, this is also a day off for me, actually. But what am I expecting this week
Doing things
for the
for
streams?
yourself, showing yourself that you are worthy to call yourself a fearless Viking.
My expectation is that, like, I need to do need to go light with the streams a bit this week. So during the midweek, still gonna do some completionist stuff, still gonna grind, but I can't really do like a 5-hour Wu-Chang stream or something. So we'll just do, I can do maybe like Gears of War multiplayer a little bit, or Need for Speed Rivals, just these type of games. And then during the weekend, I'm just gonna do like we're gonna do Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Friday, as always. This is tradition at this point. And then on the Saturday, Sunday, at least one really good stream where we do something really challenging. Look at how far you can look in the world right now. That's actually a big update in this game. They made it a lot better. Hello there, Marco. Welcome. How are you doing? Elena, you're saying yes, of course. I always love coming across Naruto videos because, well, Naruto is my only favorite anime. The whole thing is just, well, no words to describe it. Yeah, but Naruto, I've never watched Naruto. But Naruto, isn't that like 1,000 episodes or something? Would you recommend me to watch it? Probably would say yes, right?
Someone who could conquer any distant land, or maybe even the whole world.
26 out of the 31 collectibles. Just 5 more and we go to a new world, I would say. I'm doing great, bro. Thanks for asking. We're on a big live streak, 247. Day 247. Completing different games every day. And yeah.
In the end, it is you who is laughing at the world.
We are also on a Monday. We play a chill game because I need to recharge my energy at some point somewhere. This Aery game perfectly allows me to do so. We can add another completion to the list of games that we completed in just one session. This is the perfect game to do it, really. We ease into the week. And I was just saying that for this week I'm planning to do some like a chill week. Yo, Thor! Welcome, brother. How are you doing today? Thank you for the heart.
You shout your name over the valleys and up to the highest mountain.
And hey, that is a good gift, man. That is typically for you. Thank you for basketball. That should be your standard gift, man. You're our basketball guy. I'm I'm doing good, man. I was just explaining what we're planning to do this week. I feel like at least one or maybe two like premium epic runs. I feel like maybe a Resident Evil 0 finish or Clair Obscur finish. These two maybe. Maybe try to complete Resident Evil 0 and Clair Obscur this week. These two. And the rest just more grindy stuff a little bit. Have to do that now until I get that video out. Which, by the way, just give you an update on the video, is almost done. It's almost done. Today I was... I chose all my music during the video, with all the types of music that I want to add into the video. Everything is set. I chose it. I made my own sound library. It is still really small, of course.
Back to your friends and family who are already waiting for you at home.
Alright, one more collectible here, and we grab our first achievement. It's actually our second achievement. You get one achievement for just starting the game, which was not on stream, by the way. For some reason, this is also tradition. Whenever I start the Aery game, I accidentally press the start button on the main menu, and then boom, I get the achievement before I went on stream.
In the very end, you are still a humble guy deep down in your heart. And
you know what's more? I want to read the lore. We get the achievement, the Vikings, finish level 1. That was 31 collectibles in level 1. That is promising. God damn it, man. 31 collectibles. Is this going to be a big game? We're going to sit here in the middle of the night playing Aery. Where are we? We're not in the main hub. We're in some diamond-like world right now. Cave. Wait, so we got our second achievement of the game. There's 13 achievements in here. Finish level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's all just finishing the levels. 12 levels. My guy, Elias, welcome, brother. How are you? I already have 24 hours in Clair Obscur in 3 days. Bro, you're insanely fast then. I have 50 hours of game time.
Can you imagine how it would be like to be a dwarf?
Could you imagine how it would be to be a dwarf? How it would to be like a dwarf? Gotta ask Thor on this one. Maybe Thor knows.
You would live far beneath the surface, maybe inside of a mountain.
Is that true, Thor? Is the narrator lying or? Remember how you said one time that you like people who had...
You would spend your days searching for diamonds and other crystals.
Elena, you're saying... who had a bad life, been bullied, got hurt, yet they continue to be good and spread good. Now that is Naruto. Oh, that is perfect story. I love that. I love that. Yes.
Day in and day out.
That's a great attitude. That's a great attitude. I love that. So I saw this TikTok video of somebody popping up, and they was talking about, you have to become the villain. Life is screwing you. Just if you want to win at life, you got to be the villain. You got to deal evil. Blah blah blah. I would totally do not agree.
Of course, there would be magma everywhere. I mean, you are.
That's weak. That's weak. I did this myself all my life. I got screwed a lot by different people or whatever. I try to stay good to everyone. I try to stay good. And like, give every person a new chance, you know. Even though 9 out of 10 people at some point, like, likely to screw you. It's just how it is. But it sounds kinda deep, but...
It would be hot. And maybe probably even dark. But nothing could stop you from searching for gems and metals.
All I can say is... I have nothing to be embarrassed about, me personally, on how I ever treated someone. I never think back in my life like, oh, I was so bad against this person, or what the hell did I do against this person. Never have this. I never have this. I sleep good at night.
It's your job. Your passion.
You're calling me dwarf? I'm struggling to speak. Hey, don't team up on me. Don't team up on me. Maybe you know how to be dwarf, Elias. Doing good, just school sucks. Ah, I get it, bro. I get it, bro.
I I mean, of course it's
How
not
many
your
more
only
years do you have to
passion.
go to school?
Your true love would of course be the art of forging.
Monday is done though. It's the worst day, right? I know who the curator is, but I won't spoil you. Oh,
Everyone
in
knows
Claire.
that. Dwarves love forging things.
Yeah. You're completely done with Claire Obscure? Or where are you at the moment with Claire Obscure? Every person that gets on Naruto's path, Elina is saying on YouTube, enemies,
Armor,
random
weapons,
bad people,
jewelry,
they all change to
anything
good.
really, as long as it's sparkling or somewhat useful.
Oh wait, I need to check the next collectible, guys, because I don't want to just start flying around and I miss. Alright, it's right there. Look at this location, man. These locations are getting kind of fire. It's like Dwarf City of World of Warcraft. I swear to God, with the big anvils and the molten lava and everything. So you're saying enemies, random bad people, they all change to good people after they meet Naruto, even when before enemies want to kill him or a whole town. Naruto changes them. He sounds awesome.
Since you
Naruto sounds
basically spend
awesome.
most of your day forging things, you would probably be a master of your subject.
Is Naruto like Goku or is he different? I think Goku is also a nice character. I also kind of like Vegeta. That's Dragon Ball Z, of course. Although it's debatable among some fans, but Naruto has had the worst life. He grew up as an infant, all alone. No one to take care of him. Everyone avoiding him, hating him, while he never knew why. And why did they hate him? Is there any reason? He smelled bad or something? Always try to prove people wrong, helping everyone, always seeking
You don't need
good.
to go to school
That's
or
nice. I am
just learn it while
personally,
you do
I am no saint maybe, but I treat people well, I would say. Of course, like I'm not holy or anything. Like that Naruto guy sounds almost holy. Is it Naruto the Baldy? Oh, you also don't know. No, he's not bald. I know what Naruto looks like. He's the blonde guy, I believe, like blonde ninja type of guy, and he has tons of games. There's tons of Naruto games, so we're gonna see this at the channel at some point for sure.
and you would become better every single day.
This is such a motivational game. This is perfect for Monday. Bro, it's just pure motivation quotes all the time, thrown at you. Like, if you didn't get ready for the week now, I don't know what will. Look at all these motivational quotes. It's like a constant never give up energy. Unless you already have an idea who it is. Yeah, I would say so. Bro, shouldn't I be able to know already by the story so far? Isn't it just Renoir and...
Until one day you would be the best smith who ever lived in the small village far beneath the surface.
You still have to do the Endless Tower, the Lost Gestrels, and the musical records.
You know, there is actually one more thing that dwarves love even more than forging.
Bro, I swear to God, my RB is just unresponsive. I missed so many parries yesterday, but yeah, we got the Endless Tower done in Clair Obscur. That was not my favorite location by far. Holy shit. Well, we're at some kind of a vault.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's gold.
These are piles of gold. Big ass spider webs as well.
Dwarves love gold so much they could basically just lie on a heap of gold, stare at the ceiling, and be perfectly happy. But obviously they are not alone.
And the big dino. We have 18 out of the 23 collectibles. I have to say this Aery game so far has been chill. If you just pick up the collectibles, it's pretty obvious where the next one is. There's a lot of collectibles though, but hey, I think it's fine actually. I kind of like this one so far.
Most creatures seem to like gold one way or the other, but there is only one creature that loves gold as much as dwarves do.
Which is... What is the creature that loves gold as much as dwarves do? Who likes gold? I don't know. Parrot? No.
I am, of course, talking about dragons.
Dragons.
They adore gold.
Oh yeah, bro, I didn't know. I didn't know. Goblin was also a good shout, in my opinion. If you want, I could tell you who it is, but I don't want to spoil you. Yeah. Maybe not spoil it. We're at the final stretch anyway.
I think you maybe would have to fight for gold. Probably a giant dragon or something similar.
But yeah, next Claire Obscure stream is definitely gonna be the last one. 100%. Next Resident Evil stream also gonna be the last one. Unless we fail, which is also possible with what we have to do. These, I would say Resident Evil 0, and if by the end of this week we can tackle Resident Evil 0, complete our second Resident Evil game after Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0, and then Claire Obscure, 2 big completions out of the way, I would be happy by the end of this week.
But it would be okay. You have your forged weapons. It would be no problem to stand your ground, even against the mightiest of all dragons.
And then by Friday, so actually you guys know I wanted to upload the video in the weekend, but it was not done yet. I had to fix more issues on it.
In the end, I believe you and the dragon would sit down and rest for a while.
Bro, they skipped the lore. I cannot even see the lore. That is such lazy design, right? They make their own game. Do they not play their own game? Like they just skip the lore like that. They go into the next level like this. Like, one point of criticism there. Well, we immediately spawn into world number 3.
Guys ever are?
Oh my god, we're back in Hunt Showdown. No. Don't bring me back in Hunt Showdown, please. I cannot stand
Cowboys.
it. This reminds me of Hunt Showdown. No, it's not Hunt Showdown, of course, but I'm still a bit traumatized from this. There is a reason, and it was not the boy's fault. Everyone was afraid of him. Well, he had no idea, but later on in his life he learned why and earned people's trust. So they were afraid of him. Naruto's parents, to save him and the whole village, they sacrificed their lives after birthing Naruto and did something to Naruto as baby, something that made Naruto 10 times stronger. Is this like Asterix and Obelix story, where he, as a baby, he's being dropped in a kettle with magical potion? Nah, probably not. He was hurt really bad deep down. He never showed it to others. Others got inspired by him to become better, and that was his drive. Even when he was hurt. Yeah, it sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. I think the game. I think. Thank you for the basketballs, Thor, Jordan, and the heart. Thank you. Keep out danger. Whoops. He always inspired people through never giving up. Never. Alright, that is good, man. I know that sounds kind of corny sometimes, you know. I mean, like I've said it a couple of times on stream, and people are immediately be like, "Oh, you're like that kind of guy with the never give up stuff." So, always sounds corny if you do so. But hey, I'm all about that stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here
what other people think.
every freaking day. I'm all about that. You can't say otherwise. You missed one message. Starts with everyone in the village. Everyone in the village knew except Naruto himself. He never knew up until teen years. Everyone avoided him, but he always tried his best and always good, positive. Although, yeah, Yeah, so he never knew why they treated him like this. That's what you're saying.
They just do
So
their
with
own
Naruto,
thing.
if it has like 1,000 episodes, like that kind of scares me. I'm like, 1,000 episodes, is that still gonna be good then? How is a series gonna have 1,000 episodes and be good? And is it... does it have a good start? They immediately get introduced well? I should just give it a shot. It's just, I also have to watch the movie Dawson was recommending and that kind of stuff, so I need to pick some of it. I'd rather be called Kobe than Jordan though.
They are just
Why,
happy
bro?
the way they are, and they need barely anything or anyone to have a good life.
Who is the GOAT? Who is the basketball GOAT, bro? Tell me.
Just give a cowboy a revolver and a horse, and you will see how he will leave the town on his horse, riding towards the sunset.
Smoke in The Hobbit, he invaded Erebor for the gold in the castle. You still have a chance to complete Clair Obscur. Bro, you're gonna complete Clair Obscur, I believe, before me. After failing that yesterday. Not really failing, bro. We just had to put in that time. I think I could have done better with calculating how long the game will take. Could have done better. Like, I just gonna do a Google search. How long does the Endless Tower take? Boom. Already knew, like, oh god damn it, Endless Tower takes hours. We're not gonna finish. But yeah, bro, like, you can only spend so much time on stuff, so. Episodes are 20 minutes, so it goes fast. Hey, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z episodes. They were also like 20 minutes, and it was always like once a week. That sucks, you know. You get one episode a week and then 20 minutes and then you have to wait an entire week.
I wish I could be this crazy independent guy who doesn't care about the opinion of others.
Where's the next collectible? I don't see it right away. Getting kind of dizzy besides that. We're 9 out of the 22. This is actually the first time I don't see it straight away. Also, I'm getting kind of dizzy if I turn around real quick in this game. Where is it gonna be? Inside one of the tents? Oh, it's all the way there. Wow. That was easy to miss. A very cool spoiler which I knew before starting Naruto series first time is that Naruto had a 9-tailed spirit fox inside him, so he will discover it and learn how to manage it. Originally it has his mother's bloodline who contained the evil fox spirit inside their bodies, but during the childbirth the body weakens and the fox can escape physical attack. That's his superpower then? That's like his superpower? Jordan is the GOAT, but it will be LeBron when he retires. And your personal favorite is Kobe Bryant then? How far is Kobe Bryant from Jordan and LeBron?
He doesn't need anyone and can do anything by himself.
You're learning your brother how to play Clair Obscur as well. Yeah, like when it comes to Clair Obscur, we're just good, we're just decent. I didn't really go all out to set up my characters perfectly or
on the back of my horse, and I
do
wouldn't stop
Google
riding
searches.
until I was far, far away.
Maybe next time I'm gonna improve a little bit, like 2 or 3 of the abilities, just for Simon, because Simon seems to be so difficult.
Far enough to start a new life.
13 out of the 22 collectibles here. Done. Need to go... I feel like we have to go back from this mine. And yeah, guys, I know this might seem like an insignificant game, an insignificant step, but it's just another game. Few years from now, this was the point where we just completed another game. And at some point we'll have just a massive amount of games completed. Promise you that. I'm also thinking about adding a nice extra game which I don't have to record. I was thinking about like BioShock 2, the OG version. Don't need to record that because there's also a remastered version. I can do the, if I want to record it, I'll play the remastered version later. I can just play the OG game and just complete it fully.
One who is cool,
and we'll see.
brave. One who people will like. One who finally doesn't need to be lonely anymore.
Look at these tents. Yeah, this Aery game seems to be the best one so far that we played, I would say. It's like kinda strange to say it because they all seem quite similar, but there's some difference there. This one is better. We haven't been stuck or anything, that's also good. I mean, you don't want to be stuck in a game like this. Just not finding that last collectible and just flying around endlessly.
They could show me their way of living. Their way to do things.
Naruto's parents got killed before dying. Both parents managed to put the fox inside the baby Naruto. Later on Naruto would learn to control the fox within him, even become friends, and they will merge their chakras. But that is something most people knew even before starting Naruto. That's interesting. So Naruto has a pet, like Ash with Pikachu. Is there an interaction there? I kind of like that. These hero stories with some sidekick type always makes it nice. I'm not sure if that is the case with Naruto. Maybe it's different.
They could teach me to be happy, to be one with nature.
Not too bad to know a little context to catch your interest. Yeah. I think that is okay. But yeah, Naruto has several games. There's a lot of these anime games. One Piece, Naruto, One Punch Man, so many more. What was it? The Attorney one? Ace Attorney? These type of anime games. We're also gonna play these. Just have to figure out which one we're starting with. We're gonna play some new games soon. That is one thing that is true. That's one thing for sure, especially when we complete Resident Evil. Obviously gonna play another Resident Evil game. We're gonna complete this entire franchise. But after Clair Obscur,
find happiness.
A lot of extra room then. We completed another level. Welcome to the Wild West is completed. That is achievement. I'm behind with the achievements. God damn it. We're at achievement 4 already. I forgot once to raise the counter.
I want to live on a Caribbean island.
A Caribbean island. Havana, we're back in Havana. Yeah, they recycled these levels a little bit. They have been in the Aery game like 2 games ago, but it looks better now.
Awesome fruit shakes. What else could you want?
The Havana. Where is Bro, this is Black Flag. We're in Black Flag. Nah, almost. I don't really see the collectible this time. Let me go back. Here we go. How many levels are we in? Bro, this is quite a big game. We're 38 minutes in.
And everything would be so relaxed.
A few hours later. I'm gonna finish this game. I think if you buy this game, you want to have it. You want it to have more content, but for us, of course, we want this game to be kind of short. We would not complain if this was short.
No weird after-school activities, no homework.
So let's keep boosting and flying and try to do this as fast as possible.
Just me, the beach, and the Shire Endless Ocean. How would I earn my money, you ask?
Yeah, we are like, I'm not gonna do this every Monday, this Aery type of game, but sometimes. And there's also a lot of other stuff, like we can also mix it up. There's just tons of other light games.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I've just been waiting for this question.
And besides, you know the concept of this channel. Once we complete all of these Aery games, like, when they're done, they're done. I'm not gonna replay them. We have to play something else then. It's just Kobe did so much more, in my opinion, on his own than Jordan. Like, his dunks and stuff is just better compared to Jordan. I'm like addicted to dunks, so that's important to me.
The one and only correct answer to that question.
I get you, I get you. Yeah, I think it's hard for me to say who is the best, but I also, when you like, you have to think about the difference in generation, right? Like, Michael Jordan is from different generation.
Be a pirate.
I always like to think of athletes in their own time,
Just
at their
think about
peak.
it. Life
It's
could be
always
so
different than
easy.
somebody right now in 2025. You always have to think, like, if that person was living right now in 2025, he would have been so much better right
A
now
pirate does whatever
and still
he
be
wants
one of
to
the
do.
best. But they're not too far apart, right? I mean, it's like 10 years apart anyway. It's not like it's a big difference. Kobe Bryant had better opponents, Jordan was better. And how much better is LeBron? How much better is this guy? I keep hearing about LeBron, of course I know, everyone knows LeBron. But I'm like how much better is this guy? Like, how insanely good is he? And why is he? No, it's an animal whose spirit and chakra got trapped inside a human body. You're saying, Elena, on YouTube. But once the spirit is out,
A pirate takes whatever he wants to
he
have.
has a physical body which is the size of a huge apartment building. What? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so it's not really like they're companions. There will be some episodes about that animal. There are 9 animals in total in the whole world who got betrayed by people. They began to wreak havoc, so people decided to trap those animals inside people. I get it. So it's like 9 legendary persons then. So those huge animal spirits won't hurt anyone, but only some could manage to absorb the chakra of those animals inside of them and befriend them and become like super strong and all that stuff. So it's like 9 legendary people. These are 2 totally different topics, by the way. Naruto and
The
basketball.
pirate drinks whatever he can find.
Like, we're going from LeBron to Naruto and from Naruto to LeBron. He's the top scorer of all time. LeBron is a beast. If you look at his physicality, he's also won a lot of championships. Top scorer.
It would be an awesome life, packed with adventures and exciting sea battles.
So LeBron also has a crazy throw, aim accuracy, or however you say that. Insane accuracy. What is LeBron's weakness? What is his weakness? I'm flying upside down. Upside
And
down.
of course, I would be
Upside
victorious
down.
in every single one of them.
We got 15 out of 28. Hey, this game is quite big, huh? We're gonna fly here for a bit, for a while. That's the thing, LeBron doesn't has weakness. He can defend and also attack. Everybody has a
In fact, I would be
weakness.
so exciting that the government would send their ships after me just to catch me.
You would say he's perfect player?
And I will be on the run. For a while at least.
Lina, you're saying people who has those animals inside them, they are legendary people. But there's only 9 people and the 9 beasts. Each beast has their own amount of tail. So beast number 1 has 1 tail, 2 tails, 3 tails, yeah. Naruto has a beast inside him with the most amount of tails. 9 tail is strongest. Oh, 9 tails, I know that one. That's the white one. It's the fire.
You know, being a pirate is fun and all.
Who shoots fire? It's the evolution of Vulpix, right? I know that one, the evolution of Vulpix. So it's like he's inside Naruto and it's gonna evolve or something.
But worry not, my friend. I already have the perfect solution.
9 tails. I'm joking, of course. But hey, it's quite the same.
I will become a ninja.
Oh, we're getting into a new world here. I become a ninja. We're back in Japan.
Isn't it obvious? Ninjas are the masters.
I like
of
this spot.
disguise.
I like this spot. We're back in Wu-Chang, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna play Wu-Chang. Gonna just do a couple of bosses, at least 2. And if
They
we
are
beat
like
these 2
shadows in the
bosses,
night.
which is quite difficult,
God
because this
wants
is
you
a
to switch on the
Souls-like
light to
game, of
see
course. The Souls-like games tend to be challenging. So yeah, you know what's up. If we die a lot, that doesn't mean that we're maybe playing bad or something. It just means that this game is just designed to punish you. But yeah, we're gonna do our best today and try to beat these bosses and make some little progress in Wu-Chang. By the way, we're at the end of Act 2. We're in the snowy mountaintops. Really cold out here, you can get frostbite, but
uncatchable to anyone who tries.
we're gonna manage to pull it off, don't worry. Practicing the intro for next Wu-Chang stream. Bro, do you think it's some kind of a skill?
Take my gold and hide it in a small mountain village.
I need to practice. A muscle, it's like a muscle, I need to practice. Should I do a random... should we try to do practice introductions of random games? Just... Guys, let's do this for fun, just for fun. It's funny the way you do it like this in a different game, yeah. Okay, throw a game at me. Throw a game at me. I'll try to make an introduction but that makes you want to play the game. It has to be like I know 99 out of the 100 games though, so but if in case you throw a game at me that I don't know about, then it's gonna lose its effect. You want me to do the Resident Evil 0 grand finale? Alright people, when you hear number 0 you might think of a loser, but hey, today we're winning because it's Resident Evil 0 grand finale. We're gonna complete this game and hey, this game was much better than I expected. I thought Resident Evil was just a bad game about the train, but it's actually really good. I don't know why people are complaining about this game so much. This Resident Evil game has tons of enemies in it. It's just that classical feel. Alright, it has tank controls, but hey. I think people complain too much these days. I think people need to shut it. So, get your seatbelts ready. We're in for a ride. We're gonna play the hard mode today, combined with the speedrun, combined with no healing, combined with killing all bosses with Rebecca. So this is gonna be a very difficult run, but yeah. We're not scared of this. We're gonna go for it. But Resident Evil is like, that's not fun, because Resident Evil, I've done that a couple of times. You need to throw a game at me that we haven't played yet. And see if I can do it on the fly.
There, I will live as a ninja and follow the
Yeah,
path
no,
of
the
shadow
Naruto's Fox
for the
Beast has
rest
9
of my
tails, the
life.
orange and angry, but does not have the fire ability. He can do other stuff. What is the power then of this 9 tails fox? Biting. You even know the achievements like it's nothing. Yeah, bro, I know the achievements by heart now. Of course. There's more achievements that we have to do in Resident Evil 0. So we have to do the speed run, get S ranking, which is complete the game in 3 hours. Then we have to complete the game in hard mode. All in the same run, of course. Like I said, kill the boss with Rebecca, do the 16, we have to kill 16 bats at the bat boss. We can make an entirely new save just before the bat boss, so that doesn't matter. We already got the save achievement. We do not combine any herbs in this run. No combining herbs, no healing of any sorts. What else do we need? There's like one more, I feel like. There's like one more Resident Evil achievement, but I need to... The weapon achievement, right? We still need to get the weapon achievement. One more, the custom pistol with Billy, or either Billy or Rebecca. That's what we're missing out on.
Just me and my incredible treasure that I collected all over the 7 seas.
Now I'm getting curious. Let me see. I'm just getting curious here. Do I forgot the last one? I think it's... No, just no healing. Resident Evil 0, one more run. What will this run be about? Break free of a Cerberus with the dog. Just no healing, no recovery idea. I thought that combining herbs, hard mode, S rank. Beat bosses with Rebecca, obtain the weapons, and do the bats. So I only forgot one, which is get bitten by the Cerberus. You have a good one, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Alright, people. We all know the big franchise of Grand Theft Auto, of course. So far, we completed one game in the Grand Theft Auto series, which was Grand Theft Auto 3, the Definitive Edition. Had tons of fun in Liberty City.
And some days I will
and for some freaking reason, we...
in front of my humble
Wait.
ninja mansion.
I want to see the lore and the achievement. Alright, we got a 5th one. Alright, let me continue that. So, oh yeah, so we completed Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition, had tons of fun going back. And for some freaking reason, I think it's because one of our viewers, Thor, decided that we had to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas instead of Vice City. I'm sorry, people. You all can
most of my friends like to be at home.
Email your complaints to Thor. First, I have to figure out what his email is, but
or do anything similar.
This is a nice spot here with all this nature.
I'm different though. I love to be outside.
The animals are kind of static though. These are dummies. Alright, so we didn't play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but here we are, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I mean, how can you not like this game? This Grand Theft Auto game is all about like adding some nice tattoos to your body or upgrading your vehicle, right? Like getting all of these nice additions to your vehicle. That's the first time you could totally pimp your ride. That was never possible before in the Grand Theft Auto game, and in this Grand Theft Auto game they finally introduced ways to pimp your vehicle. So we're gonna start off here and we're gonna immediately make a fully branded customizable vehicle in Achieve Trophies colors. How about that? And when we're done with this, we're gonna blast the speakers and cruise through the city. What other stuff can we do? We can go to the barber. Of course, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You had all of these new stuff, which you could not do before. So I think the first things that we need to do in this Grand Theft... Whoa, this is kind of creepy here. The first things that we need to do in this Grand Theft Auto San Andreas game is set a Achieve Trophies tattoo, make a fully branded vehicle,
for example, just imagine
and
there would be dinosaurs in the forest,
just get a nice haircut for the ladies. So let's get into it.
Totally different for sure.
It's the best I could do.
More dangerous and more exciting than ever.
I don't know the achievements or anything, so... Dinosaurs.
There wouldn't be that many trees anymore, since the big fellas need a lot of space.
I don't know the achievements. What am I expecting? I have no clue. San Andreas achievements. The game had no achievements before.
And for sure there would be a T-Rex around somewhere who would probably want to snack me.
What is this area, bro? We see dinosaurs and vehicles.
But just imagine how exciting it is. Running through the forest knowing that there could be a dinosaur behind every single corner.
So
Isn't
this
that an
fictional
exciting
world
thought?
where dinosaurs would still live in these times and day and ages, I guess.
Experiencing something that would otherwise not be possible at all?
It's nice, but like nothing is moving. They need to upgrade moving stuff. Adding flying dinosaurs, that kind of. But they're not gonna do that. So of course, this game is about simplicity. But this game is so much better than the other ones, right? So I'm not gonna complain. I do not see my next collectible. Of course, you think you could do it with a game that hasn't come out yet? Yeah, let me just bullshit about the game that hasn't come out yet. I'm gonna do a full bullshit. This is full bullshit. I will not tell you more. You have to discover the rest yourself. You're saying, Elena. Alright, I will do this. I will do this. I said, guys, I know a perfect thing. I said I'm gonna take 2 days off tour, by the way, in case you didn't notice.
Basically, I am leaving home as a child who is going to play in the nearby forest.
I'm gonna take 2 days off. What are you thinking about this?
But in the forest, I am no longer a child. I am a fearless explorer who is just seeking the next amazing adventure.
First, I want to see your response. What do you think about this? Marvel Wolverine. Nice one. I like that. I like that. Like, I'm not a freestyle rapper, of course. I mean, there's people on TikTok that make a living out of being a freestyle rapper. But, hey, I would be glad if I can do a random introduction on top of my head from a game. In our, this is our niche. So, yeah. Bro, what are these penguins in the shop? Do you see this, guys?
I can experience the whole world and never
Holy shit.
even need to leave the forest.
This game would be bad on drugs.
That's the power of my
I
fantasy.
see a king
My little
penguin
secret.
on a throne.
That I was happy to share with you. I hope you enjoyed
Thor,
it.
what do you think of 2 days
Thank you
off?
for listening.
Hope you enjoyed this story. It was nice, yeah. We got another achievement in the forest. Finish level 12. I don't get it. Like, what? That is not the end of the game, guys. This was the end of the game, but we're still missing out on stuff. So for some reason, we got straight into level 12. We still have to complete level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, bro. Big game. I don't want you to lose the streak. Not happening. Days off. Nice, bro. Nice. I like it. Good, bro. Good, bro. That is a good response. That's what we want, bro. Now I know you're truly standing next to me in the journey. So listen. I'm not planning to go to... I'm saying I go 2 days. I take 2 days off. But I'm not gonna not stream, okay? So I'm still gonna stream, but I'm just not gonna do anything else during the day. I'm just gonna lay on my couch and just watch some, I don't know, movies or series that have been recommended to me since forever. How about that?
Imagination is a strong thing.
Oh my god,
Everyone
so
has
much
some
text.
thoughts or hidden desires or plans for the future that they like to think about. Everyone gets lost in their own thoughts from time to time. Let's take a moment, lean back, and listen to the dreams and thoughts of the people around us. Some of their thoughts might go deeper than what you would expect. Enjoy.
Wait, so let me think about this. Oh, look at this. This is the anvil with all the molten lava. So I guess every single world in this office, this is almost like the Animus in Black Flag, the Animus office where you can just go into virtual reality, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? No, so I'm not gonna take days off, like not streaming. We're still gonna stream, but then after the video is done, I think the video will be done tomorrow or the day after. After the video is done, I'm not gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it on Friday because it's better day to upload anyway. So I think I'm gonna do it like Friday. Look at this game controller and a trophy here. Oh, there's a trophy here. There's a trophy. This is our niche. Let me crash into this. Achieve trophies. Nice. Had to be done, guys. All right, let me have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we go to the 5th room, then finish level 5. Let's have a look. Where's the 5th room? I still want to look inside these rooms for a bit, like what they're looking like. Look at this. This is looking so nice. It's just beach and water inside this office. But yeah, we've already completed level 4, so let's go to 5. What is the arcade playing? Let me have a look here. Factory Record. Factory Bird. Is that like Angry Bird? Yeah, after the video, so I deserve it. Thank you, bro. I truly believe so too. This was one of the hardest, like the most difficult things I've ever done. And still might not get the views we want, but hey, this is a huge milestone. From next few videos will be easier. And it will all go, like everything will be easier from here on. I was just happy that we kept going and not we didn't give up on this. So like everything will be easier from here on. Any type of project in the future doesn't matter. Even the Clair Obscure video. If I'm gonna make an Clair, let's say I make my next video. It's not gonna be a Clair Obscure in my next video, but let's say I'm gonna make a Clair Obscure Expedition 33 completion video. Well, that's gonna be all about the same amount of work that I have done with the Mutant Ninja Turtles video. Now, it's just gonna be the same. Of course, I can put a little bit more effort into this, but with the extra time that I got from being more efficient, it's just gonna be about the same difficulty. So, yeah, we're there. It doesn't show yet, but like mentally, I feel like, hey, we're at the finish line a little bit. Even though like it doesn't show on the channel at all. Just the amount of work and I know what has to be done. Yeah, we're there already. Now it's gonna be easy. Not a lot of thinking anymore, just like doing, output. That's all there is to it. Shorts will be back. I think we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make maybe at least one this week. You know, at least one. And then from next week, 3. And work on the long. And then we go back to the regular output. We're in some kind of a space situation here. Clair Obscure will take loads of time, I think personally. Yeah, no. So I get why you're saying this, and you might be true. You might be right though. But listen, it's the same thing every single time. It's just I pick the main story pieces which I find most important. I try to fit this in, and then I did the same thing with Turtles. This entire video, by the way, is like 30 minutes long. It's a 30-minute video. 32, I feel like.
And then if you come to think about it, why wouldn't they?
But this video there has a lot more stuff to it than Doom. This is not comparable to the Doom video, right? We have everything in it. We have jokes in it. We have this. I'm like not the funniest guy, maybe. I don't know, but like
I get a funny
I have to do
just
jokes, right? So jokes are in there. I think we have a good one though, a good joke. I think you guys will like it.
Miles away from home.
Like a few, there's a few in there. They're also right on the edge of what you can say, so we're at the Star Wars space station. The X-Wings are here. I went into the wrong room. Wait, this is a dangerous spot, I feel like. This is dangerous level. Like, if you lose track of the collectibles, it's gonna go downhill from here. Just make sure those 2 days don't turn into 1 week. Yeah, exactly. I'm still gonna show up on the stream, so you can remind me if you want. Like, hey, get back on the horse. These 2 days will do so well. Like, me actually being like, yo, you can just relax now a bit. I haven't done this since 245 days or whatever ago. I did a couple of like in total the amount of times I took a day off has been like 5 days, I would say. Total 5 days out of the 245. It's 247 by the way. 247 days. But even the days I took off, I was kind of like, can I do this? Should I do this? So I was not even relaxing. It's messed up. It's messed up once you get into this like I do. I'm always this. I don't know why I'm always obsessed with everything I do. It's always been like this in my life. Everything I put effort into, I'm getting kind of obsessed into it, and then yeah. Maybe at some point in my life I will find I'll figure out how to balance things. But right now, it's just in my mind. It's like if I just put in a lot of effort now, stuff will get easier later on, and then I can put in balance. Now it's not the time for balance. The duration has improved a lot if it's only... Bro, Thor, this is not comparable to Doom, right? It's not comparable to Doom. This is an entirely different video. Just look at every trophy completionist video. It has the same... like, this video will have the same type of structure in there. And I'm not gonna switch the format, like, not again. So this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. Just need to improve on this, and then... Well, where's the next collectible? I do not like this level. Need to go right. I need to pay attention in this level, I told you. Let me go right then. We do not want to get lost here. Here we go. There it is. Doom is incomparable to any video I watched. In a good way or in a bad way? Yeah, no, Doom is a playthrough video. I tried to push playthrough videos. And then I was like, this is too slow in growth. It can grow, but I think I'm gonna remove them. Or set them private for now.
So far away. So tiny. And yet, it still feels so close to me.
Earth? I didn't see Earth. I need to go back and watch it. You guys don't want me to watch that. It's okay. Big level. It's a big game.
Would be down there searching for someone who could possibly clean my room.
Yo guys, that would be so crazy, by the way. If you are in space and you see Earth really small, do you think it's gonna be insane? What that would do to you on a psychological level?
It's not going to be me this time.
That's crazy, right? You see Earth as a tiny little planet. You're in space. You're like, everything happened right there. Everything that we know ever happened right there.
After all, in space, there are more important things to do than clear your room.
I find space like absolutely mysterious and interesting. Tomorrow I'm getting equipment for ASMR. 215 euro worth stuff.
I have to make sure that
never invested in anything in my life, but I'm very sure about this. That's a good thing. You have to do that. You have to do that. That's very good. And you just... Let me give you this advice, Elena. Once you start, you... Wait, this is very important. This is the best type of advice I could give.
I have to prepare for the next big space
this is the best type of advice I could give to any content creator out there, or anybody that wants to do content creation. What I learned from, like, hey, it's not that I made it or something, but you know what I mean. Like, I have tons of experience, though. I have tons of experience, and it's I'm not picking an easy niche. You know, this is the most difficult, one of the most difficult niches out there. Variety gaming, extremely saturated, faceless, plus playing different games every day. If I want to have more short-term following, I would just play Assassin's Creed all day, you know what I mean? Or just pump the shorts and not
I have to fly to different planets
thinking about
and explore
longs.
the endless space itself.
But hey, if I just have to give my advice, which I think is valuable, is that when I started out, I had all of these thoughts about what videos should be looking like, what type of videos will work, how I should grow a channel. I'm telling you, everything you think right now about this, it's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be suboptimal. It's gonna be wrong. You just have to get out there and start getting in the field actually, and start doing stuff, and then see what works and what doesn't work really, and that way you're gonna learn so much faster. Once I started doing, like, I never was really in this perfection mode anyway, not too much, so I tried a lot of different stuff, and also whenever I had success with a type of video, I didn't repeat it. I always tried to come from different angles, try new stuff, try to make every type of video do well. And in the beginning, it's just all about learning anyway. It's just all about learning. Just like try everything. And then you'll see within 50, I would say, let's say you're gonna start a channel. You just do your best at this channel for 50 days. I would say just write down on day 1 what you think the journey will be like, and then watch it back at day 50. And you'll start thinking really different about how you approach stuff. Because if I think about my former self right now, like when I started this journey, I'm like, oh my god, I was so dumb in certain stuff. I was like, oh shit, man, like, why did I even thought that was gonna work? Or why did I even, you know? Yo, XP Grinder, welcome, bro. How are you doing? You're enjoying Assassin's Creed 2 so much. I didn't know when it's finished. What's the last mission? I don't know when it finished. What's the last mission? So you finished it already? Or... yeah, it's good, right? How do you like the main character? Ezio Auditore. You like Ezio Auditore? Did you play Brotherhood and Revelations or only Assassin's Creed 2? You don't know when it finished. No way I'm ever gonna go into space, you're saying, Thor. I'm never gonna say never. Bro, future is gonna be crazy, so... it's time to stop doing nothing, just dreaming about it, and start to just doing... Yeah. Wow, that is actually crazy. That is crazy. It's kind of what I was talking about a little. Like, I'm not saying you're not doing anything or whatever, but I'm just saying that everything you're thinking right now that will work, it will come as a shock to you, but a lot of that stuff will not work as you think it will turn out to be. So you just have to like hit your head on the wall a couple of times, and then you'll get so much better that way. So whenever I look back at myself at my like day 1 or whatever, when I started this journey, I was like totally different into it. Now I got a lot more experience. I only played Assassin's Creed 2. Do you get the Ezio collection XP grinder? Oh my god, you're in such a luck, man. Brotherhood and Revelations are, in my opinion, even better. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, so it's great. You have a lot of stuff that you can play, and it's gonna be great. We're just playing Aery game, by the way. This fly game is all about being chill.
Where would we be able to go if we didn't already find another planet to live on?
And we do this on Monday, because I also need to recharge my batteries sometimes. And this is the perfect game to recharge some batteries. Because if you play every single day for hundreds days on end, like, you cannot always do a sweaty game. If I was doing sweaty games every day, then... damn, not be healthy. Can you play Assassin's Creed next time, like Assassin's Creed Shadow or Mirage? We play Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Friday, bro. Friday. Usually the stream schedule for the week is usually on YouTube, but I didn't post it yet for this week. You can see it on YouTube, achieve trophies normally. But Assassin's Creed, we're playing the games in release order. So we have to wait a bit for Mirage and Shadows, man. It is what it is. It's just that's the way we approach it. We want to build a legacy as a channel, not leaving one game behind. And thank you, Kobe. Thor Kobe, or I should say Thor Bryant, for that matter. It sounds, I don't know, sounds off. If I come late to your tomorrow's live, you'll know why. Yeah, don't worry, Lina, don't worry. I'm looking forward to see like how it will turn out, because I feel like you're full of ideas, and yeah, seeing your first project or whatever, how you're gonna do this, and like I said, if you need advice or something, you can message me about it. With time we always get better. It applies to anything in life. Practice makes better. Yeah, of course, but also like you have to be intentional about it a little bit, I believe, huh? So there's also a lot of people. I worked with a lot of different types of people in my life. There's also a bunch of people that just do the same thing every single day and they do not really improve, because they're just doing the same thing what feels comfortable, and they don't dare to get out of their comfort zone. I believe you have to repeat the same thing every single day, but you get like slightly get out of your comfort zone, you know. This is what I do always. Oh, just check, I'm the living proof of that. Just check my TikTok video page. You can see, like, just go through my videos and you'll see, hey, why is he, like, ask yourself, why am I making that type of video? Why am I making that type of video? I'm making every single type of new type of video. I'm really thinking long-term goals. Long-term goals. We finished level 5 finally. That was not my favorite space level. I think we just spawned into level 6. No. This is the level 12. This is the dino level. This is not what we want. We gotta go back to the main menu. That is the level 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're halfway. Ah, it's okay. We're 1 hour in. It's okay. You will probably be late, so she will still be on time. Yeah. I don't know. What's it tomorrow? What's it this week? I don't know. During the midweek, I do not know yet the games. I honestly want to get good at Gears of War, but I feel like that game is going to be hard to carry for me. I feel like we don't have, for the regular people, we don't have the initial pool of Gears of War. Like, I don't feel like not a lot of people were too enthusiastic. Maybe on the story, but definitely not the multiplayer. I need to, like, if I play Gears of War, I need to be my best, like, like, I need, this is the thing about streaming. Of course, I'm streaming, but I swear to God, people that join the live, they give me some energy. By just chatting, having a good time, whatever, they give me energy to keep pushing, of course. Which is super valuable to keep going and stuff. And when it was like Gears of War, when there's a game that not a lot of people are enthusiastic about, yeah, then you have to lift that weight yourself a little bit, and then that's difficult. That is difficult. Have you made a schedule yet? No, only for the weekend. Only for the weekend, I know quite sure. Okay, the king. Here's the king. You gotta go straight into the king. I didn't make... I think Resident Evil on the Saturday, let's say. Maybe Clair Obscur on the Sunday. Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Friday. I know it's kind of similar to last week, but these are grand finales this time. This time is a grand finale normally, so. And then during the midweek we should go light, man. I'm thinking like, we should go light. I can't light. I don't know. It's strange to.
It's a big city, filled with streets and cars and buildings reaching for the sky.
Wait, this is New York? It's New York.
It's never boring here. There's literally always something interesting going on.
I don't know what was he saying. This was New York? That's okay. There's 24 collectibles here, and I was just talking about it. But sometimes longer streams are not as not taking as much as energy as playing, let's say, a story type of game where you have to keep your eyes out for all the collectibles and that kind of stuff. So I would say a 3-hour Wu-Chang stream is not as bad as a 5-hour Gears of War multiplayer stream.
There's always something interesting to discover.
Just talking from an energy perspective here, huh? I know I'm talking a lot about energy, I'm sorry about that, but just the main reason is we're trying to do basically every type of stuff that a content creator can do by ourselves here with all these types of videos, that kind of stuff. So it's all about survival right now, just a little bit about survival until it gets easier. No collectible here. So I have to look at it from an energy standpoint. Still this week, maybe after this week, after taking 2 days off as well, can go in a bit harder. Main reason though why we are slowing down with some games, no, we're not really slowing down, but I'm doing a little bit less adventure games, right? The main reason is that the hard drive space. I really think Clair Obscur was one of the games which takes loads of energy. I'm sorry to say, but that is true with the Endless Tower, like that kind of stuff. The main reason is the Endless Tower was 33 stages of every single level had 3 different enemies throwing different types of attacks at you.
But sometimes I feel like even
and
this
you
is not
all
enough.
try to parry every single
Sometimes
attack.
I feel like there should be something more exciting.
That is like a big toll to my brain, aka my prediction machine. You know what I mean? I'm trying to predict all their moves and like, holy shit,
Sometimes
bro! I
I go
felt.
down the streets of my district and imagine how the streets would look if a giant monster appeared out of nowhere.
This is crazy, by the way. This level, look at this. A giant monster appeared out of nowhere. Big lion. Is he talking about the lion? Oh, he's not talking about the lion. He's talking about Godzilla.
Maybe even a second one so that they could fight.
Clair Obscur is destroying ye. With the Gears of War stream, I had a friend over, so I wasn't focused on that much. Hey, bro, Gears of War is good, but you know why we get slapped? The thing is, at the last stream we got MVP award. We were actually playing quite well, but the beginning was I got clapped in the beginning. The main reason is Gears of War has a heavy fan base, and like you have to imagine there's a lot of people out there that have been playing this game for, I swear to God, I kid you not, for 20 years straight. There is a group of people which you match up against pretty early on, especially if you play competitive. These people have been playing this game for 20 years. So of course, and how the game also plays, it's really reliant on being good at specific mechanics, like trying to bound, like wall bounce and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to get to a good level. But I still want to like do 1000 multiplayer kills to make it nice.
Two monsters to fight, and maybe even for 1 or 2 superheroes to help out the giant lion.
Elena, you're saying my last message to you on Discord was about asking for advice. Ah.
So why have they never showed up?
Some people don't dare to go big. I do think big and learn from mistakes. I like that. I like that. I also think about how to improve or do better next time. That is also great. That is also great. Yeah, I think that's also what I always say to people. I feel like you have to. What is the saying? Aim for the stars, land on the moon. I butchered that. I think I butchered that. What's the saying? You gotta go for your highest possible goal, right? I would say that. I would always go for it. I don't want to sound cocky or something, but with the channel as well, I truly have big goals. Want to be one of the bigger channels if it's possible. But I don't want to sound too bright, like I don't want to sound cocky, you know. And there's a long journey ahead, and I need to improve tons. I know this. Don't worry. But yeah. Us being live every single day, all that stuff is just an indication of how much effort I'm willing, or how much I'm willing to go for it.
People even care?
Ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's a good thing to be cocky, but that's my opinion. It is, but it's new people that don't know this channel or they don't know me, they're gonna be like, yo, what's this guy on about?
Or would they continue with their everyday chores?
You should be humble.
Giving their best to be
There's some people, you know what it is?
Getting their groceries done.
Some people confuse being ambitious with being arrogant. That is the main point. Like, it's not bad to have high goals and try to get as far as you. If you're, it's not bad to believe in yourself, right? It's not arrogant.
Heck, would they even realize that there was a giant monster fight going on?
A lot of people confuse these two traits. Like, I'm not arrogant, but I truly believe in myself. I believe in every like that's also what I just believe in humans as a species. So I do not only believe in myself. I believe that any human that has a certain goal, if he truly goes for it, like, the sky is the limit. I truly believe that. Nice, look at these streets. This is New York.
Maybe they would just jump in their car, turn around, and complain about the traffic that would be even worse than usual.
So I do not believe in myself like, oh, I'm a special person, I am born in a certain way with special genetics like Naruto, with a special fox in me that's able to do superpowers. I'm the chosen one.
I think it's quite
I do not
funny.
believe that, of course.
There are so many people here, but most of them seem to not even see each other in the hassle of the crowded streets.
I just believe in if you put in effort, hard work, you try to do your best. Like, and try to be smart about it. I think you can really get far in life.
That's just the city for you. People are too busy being busy to care about anything else.
And it doesn't really matter who you are. I think this just applies to every person.
In fairness, there are calm and relaxed places as well.
Nice. Nice, this little playground. This Aery game is so much better than the last one.
The places that the lion would fight for. The places that are worth protecting.
I swear to God, this one is so much better. People don't confuse dreaming big with being arrogant, Elena, you're saying? People are afraid of those who dare to dream big and actually doing it because those other people know they can't do that. Yes.
Just
I
like
think you just spitting facts there. That is some golden wisdom. Yes. I think you're actually right. Yeah. Other people, it's like you're a mirror. You're putting a mirror in front of other people, right?
I love to feed the birds, and
that is the problem, I believe.
Small pond and refresh myself.
So, whenever you speak about your goals in a certain manner, and you speak it to other people that don't have goals or ambition, it's like you're putting a mirror in front of them, and they're like, like confronted with themselves, and they don't feel that doesn't feel nice, you know. So yeah, these people hate that, of course, because they're gonna be like, oh shit, I don't have goals or whatever, that kind of stuff. And then you get some hate. So it can go like that, maybe a little. I'm looking for the next collectible here. Important thing is not to be afraid of experimenting, trying out new things. Yeah, for sure. And I think also when it comes to content creation, what we did is every single time I had a good video, I didn't, like 9 out of 10 people were telling me, make a new type of video exactly of that type. You get momentum, you get algorithm which you make the same type of video now. And I might be stupid, but I was like, no. I want to be good at all the stuff that I want to make at some point. I don't care about being big right now. I don't want to have a lot of viewers right now. I want to be practicing. I want to get better. And then, like, I just want to be ready for bigger audience. Want to be ready for a bigger audience. You remember last stream, a couple of, like the Warlander stream a couple of days ago, I got into a discussion with Lil Keanu. Like, you cannot have that when you have big audience. I'm still practicing. I'm still like, every step of this journey we'll get there along the way, and I'm not in any haste. We got another achievement though. We're at 8 out of the 13. Let me have a look here. Level 7. We still have to do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm checking because it's not always the case that these are right on top of each other. Why is this level so weird? Why is my screen grayed out like this? Halfway. Is this a glitch? It seems like a glitch. Not sure what's happening here. I'm in some kind of a room. I don't see anything here. Oh, there is a collectible, bro. This has to be a glitch. Look at this. The screen is half white.
Sometimes I imagine living in a different time.
Wow. Should I just grab these? This all? I don't think this is what the game is supposed to be like. Look at this half white screen.
In a time where brave knights fought against evil wizards, and where we would all live in giant castles rather than small apartments.
I'm also like kind of lazy to like restart the level, go into the main hub and respawn.
I would be the prince of the biggest castle of them all.
Sadly, I can. There's 3 out of the 20. Should I restart?
Rooms filled with every toy one could ask for.
I died. I think I'm gonna restart. This is hideous. If I have to do like, fuck this. We're gonna restart the level. Like, this game is a bit about the visuals, that it looks nice. I'm not gonna show you a white screen. If I missed the basketball tour, thank you. You played basketball today for the first time after I got an injury 3. What injury did you pick up, bro? What was the injury? And how did it feel? And that's why when people hear about other big dreams, they try to belittle them and crush them. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I hate people doing that. Not only to me, but to other people as well. I always, when I talk to different people, about their goals and that kind of stuff. I'm always saying like, yeah, it's possible. Totally. I'm always a believer of stuff that is possible. I think nothing is impossible, really. I really think nothing is impossible. When somebody's coming to me and is like, yo, I want to do this and this and that, and I'm like, okay, how should you make that happen? Let me think about this. You know, I think really, that's just how I think about it. Oh my god, this level is just glitched. Look, it's half white. It's still half white. The screen. What the fuck? It's so weird. I feel like this game, this Aery game, I'm so confused sometimes. It's like, do the developers play their own game at least once, or how does something like this not get spotted? This is like, it cannot be intentional. This. My lower half of the screen is white.
Sometimes I imagine living in a different time.
Oh, I gotta pick up 4 extra collectibles.
In a time where brave knights fought against evil wizards, and where we would all live in giant castles rather than small apartments.
I think also when it comes to some people being ambitious and some not being ambitious, it's just that.
And I
no, I should not try to explain this. This is going to be too technical for people that are not into this. Maybe I should not get into this. It's getting too technical. I'll just try to explain it like in an easy manner, I would say. So I firmly believe that, yeah, like you have 2 different types of mindsets. You have either a growth mindset or you call it a fixed mindset. This is just mindset talk, right? Like, I don't know if anybody is like really liking that kind of stuff, but the thing is, I feel like you have 2 groups of people, or it's actually research shows. You either have this growth mindset or this fixed mindset. So a lot of people are being raised a certain way. Where people with the fixed mindset will believe that, oh, like all of my skills are either born with me or I do not have them. So if I lose at this game or if I lose at this sport, I'm just born. I'm just born in a bad way. I do not have the genes. Boom.
I would be the
You're a loser now. You get me? So that's how a lot of people think. Yeah, these other people that have the growth mindset, and they're going to be like, yeah, if I just improve on this or improve on that, I can always do better. And these are the types of people that just like learned at some point.
The smartest.
If I put in practice, effort, hey, my results will get better. So, and I feel like when you have these discussions about ambition, you always have to come and think like, how is this guy, what is the mindset of this guy like? Is he a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Growth mindset people talking to each other can understand each other way better. They're going to be talking about like, yeah, of course you got to practice to improve. Of course you can do awesome stuff if you just go for it. But if you talk to people with a fixed mindset,
everyone would praise me.
There's going to be this clash. You're going to say like, yo, I think we can reach amazing goals. And then this person is going to be like, why do you think you can do that? Why would you be able to do that? Like, do you think you're special or something? Do you think you're really...
And everyone would be hoping to be invited
to
my
that's not possible, you know,
once a year.
or whatever. But there's, you know what it is? I'm just going to say one more thing about this and then just going to leave it behind. Well, half of your screen is white. I hope this is not for every level, but this, I hope this is just a one-off. I just want to say one more thing about this. What was the last thing I wanted to say about this? Yeah, so this is a little bit of a cliche, of course, but it is actually true. It's like, if you have a certain goal, there's always a million excuses why it's not gonna work. I swear to God. Like, if you just use your fantasy and think about like what is all these reasons it's not gonna work out, you can come up with endless amount of excuses and like reasons why something could not work out for you. That is just true. All you need is just one good reason why it could work out and just go all in for it. Because if you would like, it's just how it is. If you would compare the possibility against the odds that are stacked against you, odds that are stacked against you are always a bit higher, maybe. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. If every person on Earth was thinking like this,
and once they arrive,
nothing would be
all the cool things my
done on Earth. Like, you know, We had no special people. We had no important people like let's say Elon Musk. He wants us to go to Mars. Like, imagine that guy would have had a fixed mindset and be like,
there would be soda as far as the eye could.
yeah,
and sweets.
that's
Just so
probably
many
not gonna
sweets.
work. I'ma just go do something else.
All of my holy knights would for
Too
one
bad.
day stop slaying
Entire
monsters
human
and
history
would gather in the Thorn Hall.
changed.
They would be talking about all their great adventures and all the amazing, exciting things that happened to them.
I hate this level with the white screen. This is not your screen
And
is
all
not
the other
broken.
guests
My
would
screen is not
stand there
broken.
with
My
hot
Xbox
dogs
is.
in their hands and their mouths wide open.
This level is glitched, guys. We just need to survive this level real quick. We need to pick up 7 more and we can go to a normal level, I hope. For some reason, this has a glitch where half of my screen is white. I don't understand how something like this sneaks into a game. Like, I'm an absolute amateur in content creation, and I don't even allow this in one of my videos, let alone in a game that is going to be produced and reproduced and has a... How many budget would a game like this have? Not a lot, of course. But imagine like having people paying salary and they leave this in. That's absolutely ridiculous, I'm sorry, but... Where is my last collectible? I don't know. Maybe I should go back. I think I'm gonna get lost here. Yeah, it's not easy, of course. My screen is also white. From here I don't know actually. Maybe up here. Oh, I see it. Jesus, I'm blind. We got it. Chandelier.
Listening to the great adventures of my knights.
So you had to go back up and then maybe here, right? You haven't been here yet, I believe. This level is all about just surviving a bit. Sadly, I did not see the collectible. God damn it, I had an ACL tear in my left knee or something and it took 9 months to recover. That is... And how did it do? Bro, how did that happen again? I think you once told me this though. Now I remember. How did it happen?
And at the end of the evening, after everyone had so much to eat and so many drinks that they couldn't even count them anymore.
There's this one guy in a Naruto series. First friend of Naruto. He is very, very lazy. Very.
And after everyone had so much
But his
fun
IQ
listening
is
to so
over
many
200
exciting
and his
stories,
best strategist is the best strategist. He has 5 steps ahead planned. That is nice to have a friend like that. What's your IQ, Thor? No, I don't think I know. Like 200 IQ, by the way, is like absolutely insane. Like, I don't think that's probably possible. There's probably some crazy guy out there. Your IQ might be around average. It's fine, man. It's fine.
I would go out on the balcony of my great castle.
Like, at the end of the day, let me talk about this, guys. Like, I know how IQ score is being calculated. As a matter of fact, I literally ran IQ tests on clients. So people came to me to let their IQ be read. Actually. So I know exactly how these tests work, right? And I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, they do one IQ test and they're like, oh, this is my IQ for life. Now, let me tell you, that's not how it goes, okay? It's just an indication. It's as simple as that. An IQ test is just an indication of that certain moment. By the way, how they measure intelligence, all right, it's a good measure, but it's still kind of subjective, of course, what they're picking and how. Because there's also a lot of other types of intelligence that they're not even measuring with IQ, in my opinion. With the IQ score. Or quotient. So yeah. Like, do not... If you have a bad IQ score or anything... let's not say 70. If you have 70, you're kind of... you say it, chopped, okay? You're kind of chopped. Or might be an error. But if you just have a decent IQ score, you can raise that. You can raise that in my opinion. I think your intelligence, yeah, they want to make it sound like intelligence is kind of like fixed at a certain point, but that's just not how it goes. A human brain can evolve and stuff like that, right?
The best kingdom of them all.
I have to say that it's been a while ago since I was into that shit, so...
Ruled by the coolest king of them all.
Alright, this is the last collectible. Thank God this level is over, the white level. During a basketball, I dunked and landed very wrong. Oh... Oh, bro. Yeah. That can happen, man. It's just sports. It sucks, bro. Was it in competition or was it just with friends? Or luckily the glitch is gone. The glitch is gone right now, and we're in the trenches. World War I trenches. You see, guys?
Maybe not exactly the same, but at least very
that could be any type of trenches, really.
There
like
are battles where you can jump up and shout your opinion to the sky.
This seems like a nice level. I mean, fast. The collectibles, I can see 4 already. Why is there an invisible wall here?
And then there are battles where you
look at these guns. MG 249, right? Isn't that like it? MG 249 or something? Flak cannon as well.
Battles where you don't want to show your weak spot.
Damn, Aery. Never expected this game to get in this type of territory. What's next? Torture chambers? Like Amnesia? God damn it, it's full of glitchy invisible walls though.
Strategic battles, where you have to be smart about your choices, and where you have to be sure to do the right thing. And I am not just talking about physical battles. A battle could be so much more. Maybe the battle is inside of yourself.
An MG42? Really? Nah. That weak? It was like also 250 something, right?
Fighting with yourself as you don't want to accept it.
Can you type in Google MG250? Here's a bunker.
Just prolonging the inevitable outcome.
Oh, this is not World War I then. Or is it? No, it's these battleships.
Realize that fighting is not the right answer, but are too proud to give up.
D-Day. It's not D-Day. This is more modern times. No, bro, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I played a lot of World War games, but yeah, these are old planes. These are old planes. This is World War II or something. 100% sure that's an M42, MG42. I'm gonna Google it now, Thor. I want to win this.
Realize that some battles are just not worth fighting for.
Just a bunch of tanks. Levels are getting kind of creative though.
Maybe you are just fighting for the right thing, for the right side. Maybe you are just trying to help others.
This territory is kind of open, so we need to pay attention here. I see 4 collectibles here. 5, I think it's 5.
To free them from the tyranny of another person.
Let me pick this up real quick, because I don't want to lose focus on this level.
Maybe your goal is bigger than your own safety. Just something that someone needs to fight for.
Holy shit, man. This game is talking to us, guys. We're talking about goals today, and this game is all about goals. Thanks for the win already. No, I was also kind of right.
See, there are many reasons to fight and many ways to fight.
Thanks for the win already. Alright, three more. Quickly, this one.
The battle itself is always won the same way.
Is this gonna be one of these levels where we're gonna have trouble finding the last collectible? Guys, keep your eyes open. I see one. We're still missing out on one. Only one collectible left. This is the danger zone, right? In this game, it's always the danger zone. If you miss out on that one collectible, you're gonna get frustrated a bit. Let me have a look. Get an overview here. Oh, cannot even go here. On the wing? No. I don't see it straight away. We're missing out on one collectible. No, I have no clue. Maybe go back. Maybe go to the boat. Yeah, I don't see it. Think we have to go back maybe. How did we even enter here? Through the... You have to fly through the bunker? This is the point. It's always the most annoying point in Aery game. If you just miss out on that one single collectible. Alright, I guess it's not here. I'm stuck here. I glitched through the world. What is happening? Can I die on purpose, please? Yes, thank you. The last collectible. I think we're gonna go back then. Bro, how did we even enter here? Was it through a bunker? Why do my messages keep getting deleted? I'm not sure, Elena. What are you saying? Oh, you can't type it, of course, now. I think we entered through here, by the way. Yeah, okay. We're looking for the last collectible of this level. Trying to finish, and like, we're trying to finish every game out there. It's an impossible goal, but I'm telling you, if somebody should be able to do it, it's us. So we're trying to just complete every game out there, and today's just a chill game, Aery fly game. No way I just respawned here. I'm looking for the last collectible on this freaking battlefield. I can't find it. I feel like I have to go back. Like, I've been spotting here. Could it be at the ship? Should I fly to the ship for once? No, I simply can't find it. Let me fly to the ship. Who knows? We got 22 out of the 23 collectibles today. Are here. We also got 8 out of the 13 achievements. Just this game is really easy to complete though. It's just completing the levels one by one and you'll get your achievement. Or you get your full completion. And this is the 5th installment that we're playing. So far this has been enjoyable. But this level sucks. I mean, at least at the end. It's not gonna be at the ship, man. That's too far. Just waiting for the invisible wall to show up now. That's too far, but we can still continue somehow. There's no way they put one collectible on a boat here. How can we still continue? Why is there another invisible wall? I swear to God, if they put this... Oh, okay, here's the invisible wall. Maybe we have a better angle from this. Alright, let's keep our eyes open. Do you see a collectible? I don't see any. It sucks through the trenches, yeah? Through the trenches you're saying. Alright, let me go through the trenches. Maybe on your day off you could watch Arcane series. It's short, it's on Netflix. Arcane series is of League of Legends, is that the one? Right, guys, keep your eyes open because I'm checking something. The MG 250. Alright. It is a machine gun, but it's different. Ah. Alright, look at what I was saying. The MG251 then. Is it the MG251? MG42. Oh my god, it's MG42. Ah, no. MG42. No, okay, I give it to you. I give it to you, Thor. I give it to you. I should watch the Arcane series you're saying, huh? I'll give this one to you, Thor. It's okay, you can have this one. I see the collectible. No? You have this one. It's the MG. Yeah, you're right, M42. For some reason I was thinking M250, but M250 is a modern machine gun. Thanks, Roy. You both had a good weapon, though. Yeah. I'll give it to you. Thanks for the win already. Bro, we need that last collectible here. This level is pissing me off now. Where is it? I don't want to die here, because if I die, I spawn all the way back. Where? Yo! I'm getting pushed. Level is pushing me. This level is kind of stupid here. Have to fly in the middle of the trench not to get pushed. We cannot find this last collectible. It's actually stupid. Inside. Yes, it's here. Oh my god, bro. A little bunker.
Listen to what others have to say, but never lose track of your own goals.
you could finish the entire series in one day. But I have to prioritize. Why not start Naruto? Another achievement done. Boom. Look at the counter. 9 out of the 13 done, right? Oh, freak. We're at 10. Yeah, we added this counter on top of the screen like 2 days ago. So I still need to get used to adding the counter. But we're at 10 out of the 13. 10 out of the 13 achievements done. And we're in the moon. At the moon or asteroid or whatever. Gray, just a piece of gray rock in space. 30 collectibles. 30 collectibles in this one. Alright, so I was still needing to do the Wolverine intro, right?
Anyway, it still felt epic.
It's kind of stupid now, because now it sounds like I maybe prepared or something, but obviously I didn't.
Well,
but I also want to grab a drink and then it will sound like I prepared that. But yeah, Wolverine, I would say something like...
It was awesome.
Well...
The long version, however, has a bit more...
As a man, you have to stay hard through life struggles. But nothing will stay as hard as pure titanium pins throughout your entire body. We're playing Wolverine. What was it? Uncaged today. We're gonna go for the full completion as always. This game is all about slashing up your opponents, leaving no trace of them ever being in existence, and still getting this full completion. Of course, Wolverine comes from the X-Men. And this is a game where this is a solo game of him, so we do not see all of the other X-Men. Game completion will be quite difficult. I have no clue what the achievements were looking like. Will be looking quite difficult. That one was could put some work into it. You see, I've never done a Marvel game yet. You can definitely hear this, I would say. I've never done a Marvel game. It's every type of game that we've played. I'll gain like a set of skill to talk about it. Like, English is not my mother tongue language, of course. So this is also great. Every single time you play a new type of game, I like get into it and then boom. My vocabulary also increases by tons. You have to imagine, I've been playing so many different games now, 50 plus completions on this channel, so every type of game that we play, we have to talk about different types of stuff. What did we do? Talking about cats and yarn? Or kittens and yarn? No, kittens and yarn is not really the best example here.
So
but
I was surprised that there actually was gravity on the moon.
There has been games out there with really strange subjects. Stanley Parable, multi-dimensional.
But still.
Not really time traveling, but like teleporting and like all of these different nuances to the game. Amnesia with all the like the old English type of notes.
In the end, gravity is gravity, I guess.
We got fantasy world with Oblivion, modern world. I don't know, with Doom or something. Like, we've been all over the place. Every single time we start up a new game, we're all over the place. Just as simple as that.
It said something very epic that I once heard in a movie.
Racing games as well. You're talking about vehicles and cars right now. It's just every single game that we play will get better. We're quite close to having played at least one type of every game out there right now. All we miss right now is playing SingStar and go for a full completion in SingStar. But I don't believe that somebody is waiting for this content, so
one small for me and a couple of big shoes for the
might as well skip on that. Hey, any game is any game. Imagine going for the full completion today in SingStar.
Oh well, something similar at least.
You think I do have talent with improvising intros? Oh, thank you, Elena. Thank you. It also depends from day to day. It's like some days, like right now, you have to look at me as a. If you have to look at me as a type of battery, I don't think you guys have seen me at full capacity yet. Simply because the grind has been like we've been in such a long grind and it's been a struggle. I want to know. Like, I'm really looking forward to the day that everything in the stream is a bit more in
So light and bouncy.
calm waters, or how you say this. Everything will be just smooth sailing. Well, when that is the case, I think we can do a bit better.
The overall experience was just amazing.
That will help. And also, like with the new live streams, I also was we're also like, I'm now doing the intros right a little bit. Don't expect too much of it sometimes. I just want to do it as a twist, and you also want to know why I do it. I do it right now because I want to practice. Because I feel like when we have, like, let's say in a year from now or 2 years from now, and I have like consistent streaming schedule, we hit a couple of viral videos, and then like maybe there's people waiting a lot, like, you know, there's a lot of people waiting on streaming. That I know what it feels like, because I also had a big channel in the past. If you go live, just before you go live, and there's a lot of people waiting, like the first few seconds feel kind of like a little bit of pressure.
This site was just
And I remember when I was playing them back then, I wanted to do some new stuff. I also had Facecam back then, and I was like, nah, let's not do it. It's kind of cringe. So you see, I always wanted to do something else or get out of my comfort zone, but I had a big audience back then, and I was like, nah, let's not do that, because they're gonna laugh at me, they're gonna think it's cringe. So I'm like, let me just do everything right now. I'll get good at it, and then we'll slowly grow into it. So right now I'm here with the new channel. With this new channel, I'm totally with a different perspective. I'm here like, what can I practice right now that I don't feel confident in, and then within the future or whatever, it will be a lot better. Because if I do this, if I just do this intro for, let's say, 200 days, bro, at day 200 we'll be very good at this. So yeah, just get the habit in there and just start doing it consistently. It will be better than just be like, yo guys, welcome back for another completion run. That's what we've been doing all the time. So I feel like we have to spice things up, to have to come from a different angle, make it a little bit more special. Try to like, I was a bit looking into this, like, what is the best type of intro? And I was like, it has to be something to do with the type of stuff that you're going to do that day. We're a variety stream, so it's quite easy, because every single day we're doing something slightly different. So you just pick that subject and then try to like mix it up with your channel mission, type of strategy, brand, or whatever. So that's what we're doing right now. These are small incremental, like, little pieces of improvement. And over, like, even my intro, like the logo, the intro logo, I think logo is fine, but I think like the intro from the logo, it can be a bit more like explosive or whatever. But I simply do not have the time yet to do this. We also still need fighting games, you're saying, Thor, like Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Exactly. We've done racing now, Stampede Racing Royale and Need for Speed Rivals. We still need completion though, and here is the last collectible. What was Neil Armstrong saying? One step for... God damn it, I need to know this. Oh my god, bro, I'm gonna fumble this. One step for humankind. No. What was he saying, bro? A small step for... God damn it, I need to know that. That's like... You cannot miss out on such a thing. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna sneak in. I'm sneaky here, but I'm gonna look it up. Yes, one step for man, one giant for mankind. One giant leap for mankind. And then you get all of these people that say that Neil Armstrong was never on the moon, and they're gonna be like,
Even though this moment never really happened,
this has been recorded.
I've never seen
Like,
anything
I do not
else
want to
so
get into this. I'm not like a believer or non-believer or a believer with that kind of stuff. I like for me, I was like, there's a lot of people that have discussion that say that the moon landing was never a thing. For me, I simply do not know, so I cannot say, and I don't like. I'm not really interested in like, maybe we can always, of course, talk about if somebody's interested in the chat, but for me, I was like, if I don't know anything about the subject, like, why would I have an opinion on that? Of course, okay, I can't say
Yesterday
like
I had a dream.
what do I think about it, but yeah, you know, I'm not scared to say, hey, I simply do not know anything about this, or I do not know the details, so I cannot really judge.
This enormous space station just appeared out of nothing right now. And if I say out of nothing,
We're too fast
it
for the
made a
dialogue.
noise. Actually, it didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
30, this seems like a fast level.
It just
Seems like a
appeared.
really fast level. All of the collectibles are right next to each other. Just pick it up. Racing.
Like it has always been there. For years, or even centuries.
There's a little helicopter. Thousand series is a long go. Arcane, you can finish one area, but Naruto, you're saying, yeah. My brother promised me since last year that he will watch Arcane season 2. It's already 10 months later. I still didn't do it. If you would watch it, I would have someone to talk about it. All right, I will watch it. I will watch it.
Everything was normal, and the next moment,
Arcane.
everything.
I will watch it. I promise you it won't take 10 months. Maybe I can do it within these two, but I also have to watch that movie of Dawson. I'll have to check
was still
what we can do.
but somehow this giant structure was added to the picture.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I was kind of
did it
close
come
though. I
from?
was kind of close. I just forgot about giant leap.
How did it end up here?
Bro, it's okay, man. It's okay if I don't know this. American people don't know about where Europe lies on the world map. So I can forget a quote from Neil Armstrong. It's okay.
How can something that big just appear?
Thank you. No worries, yeah, no worries.
Without making any noise and without harming anyone.
For these type of quotes, ChatGPT is my best friend. Bro, watch out with ChatGPT, man. That guy spits so much nonsense. It's insane. Or guy. That AI. Watch out, people,
How
with
can an event
ChatGPT.
like this, that is so strange and unexplainable, just
ChatGPT
act
is
so
an
casual
absolute
about it?
bullshit machine sometimes. Just watch
Well,
out.
At least the aftermath wasn't
Like,
normal.
I do not like quotes for
I almost
ChatGPT.
thought
I
that
do
I
not
had
use
lost
ChatGPT for the quotes, bro.
I almost thought that I was the only one who actually realized that the
I
giant
always,
station
like,
should
I've
not
tried
be
that
here.
on ChatGPT. Ask for quotes, this and that. Bro, that
But
ChatGPT
it took
just
a couple of minutes
invents
until
its
nothing
own
was normal
quotes.
anymore.
So do not, I even have Pro. Also one of the subscriptions we need for the channel as well, because hey, if you're not working with ChatGPT or AI, it's like, obviously we do some AI stuff, but I try to keep it to a bare minimum, and I only do it when I see like, hey, this looks really well, then I'll do it. I try to let the game shine and not be all AI, but I feel like if you completely work without AI, you're just gonna get caught up with all the content creators that do use it. So I want to get good at it as well. It's one of these skills that you have to be good at. It's either adapt or just be destroyed by the competition. Either adapt and go with it. But when it comes to quotes, ChatGPT is terrible.
And to ask questions.
So I just look it up on Google, really. I only maybe ask ChatGPT like what are some quotes about this and this and that, and maybe rectify it on Google. But I also like I use Google for this, just to be sure. That quote is true though. It gave it to me with some link with some websites. Yeah, but listen, Thor, always double check at the website, at the actual website. Alright, because I swear to God, I've caught ChatGPT a couple of times, like completely lying, completely made something up.
It didn't come from the structure though.
ChatGPT is very dangerous when it comes to you using the information without double checking.
It came from far away.
So I think ChatGPT is very, very useful, but you gotta use it with a clear mind. So it's like 80% of what it's saying is actually really good. You know, it's really helpful, it's really good. But then 20% is absolute bullshit. And if you just post it like with that, then everybody's gonna know like what is this guy posting, or what is this guy doing, or whatever. So you always gotta like fix everything, basically. Fix everything, and then it can be a good enhancer. I tried, I use it sometimes, and I like a little, of course. Little. But like, I never use it, I'm never like, if you want to know my work on the channel, oh, like the thumbnail I made, right, like today's thumbnail I made, I'm not joking, might sound crazy, this one took me a long time, because this one failed a lot. It might not even seem special to people, I know, but I always want to give it a unique twist. This one took me like 30 minutes at least. That is way too long, that is way too long. But my expectation is if I keep doing this, I'll get better and better and better. And then it will go fast in the future. This is why I keep doing it, also as a daily practice. Just because we get better at it and then it will get faster. But this one took way too long. I think it was maybe even over 30 minutes. This is why I was extra late. But the thing is, when it comes to Aery games, if you go online, you look at Aery screenshots. I can use one of these screenshots, but then it will not be my unique one. Bro, I cannot find the next collectible. Where's 27? Wait. So it might seem like a normal thumbnail or whatever, but it's actually like uniquely made in combination with several, like with Canva and all that stuff. So if you Google right now, you're not gonna see any picture like it. You can see adaptations and that kind of stuff, but not like, it's not gonna be like this. So it's kind of a unique picture on the channel, which will, I believe, later on, I'm not gonna say it's gonna pay out, but it's gonna make the channel a lot better as a unique standout. The owner of ChatGPT got sent to court because ChatGPT convinced a kid to commit suicide, so his parents brought the owner to court. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Yeah, that is terrible, such thing. But that is... yeah, that is terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I cannot say anything else, but really, on such a thing. There's the collectible. What the hell? That was a stupid spot. Really high up. That is just shit on so many different levels. The ChatGPT issue where it can go that way. Like, I think AI is very dangerous, for sure.
Strangely enough, so calm.
Like, a lot of people have been talking about how dangerous AI can be. I think it's going to be terrible in the future. I'm not an apocalyptic type of guy that thinks the whole world is going to go to hell within the next few years. That maybe not. But I have to say, man, I think the thing is, this shit is getting so goddamn powerful, and there's so many shit people on planet Earth. Like, if this is gonna be accessible to all of these idiots online, like, there's so many people that's gonna bring everything to shit because they get extremely powerful AI on their hands. This is what I'm most worried about personally. Like, it's fine for the people like us that just have good intentions and just want to do good stuff with AI, but there's so many messed up people that are gonna like use AI on the worst possible way, things we cannot even imagine. Like, you know, if you there's so many pictures on the internet which were like very bad type of pictures, you know, on the dark web, or like when I saw, like, when I was a kid, I was 12 years old or something, there was this website and you saw all of these just people being tortured, or like real actual people, you know what I mean? Like somebody shot with a shotgun and you see the corpse. Like absolutely terrible stuff. Well, I've seen that as a child because I had access to the internet and I was just like, oh, I was just curious. Well, I've seen all of that. So imagine what ChatGPT could make. Just terrible pictures. And that's not even reality, you know, but it could possibly make it, and somebody has to like block it, or like somebody, some guy on planet Earth has probably seen the worst type of things that AI could possibly make. And like, there's gonna be freaks out there that want to have the AI without like they're gonna be like jailbreaking it and that kind of stuff. I don't even want to think about this. I think it's too heavy of a subject anyway. But yeah, with the parents, with the kid that committed suicide, then it's terrible, of course. But I think also there's this big responsibility for the parents.
They might not even look like
in
us,
this day and
or have
age.
similar features.
I feel like way too many parents just let their kids have internet connection. Of course, you gotta give your kids a phone,
Just
whatever.
think about Atlantis.
But bro, if I so happen to get kids at some point in my life, well, I think I would be very strict.
Water for a long, long time already.
I would be very strict with this type of stuff, because bro, the internet is not a playground. And if you are not taking manners in your own hands, well,
be a crazy good swimmer.
Your kid is gonna be raised by some idiot on the internet that has full access to your kid's attention and time. So yeah, if you want to have good children with good manners, then you should do you should raise them and not a mobile phone, because then you'll just get, yeah, your kid goes all over the place. That's just how I think of it. So whenever I get kids, man, I think I'll be more on their phone than they will be, because I'll just go like make sure that they cannot do stuff, or really try to explain what they should be doing and why not, and like really explain it to him how to be a good person as well. Feel like, holy shit, man. Feel like so many parents do not have just a conversation with their children and be like, hey, you know what it's like to be a good person? You have to do this and this and this. And then your kid asks, why do we have to do this? Well, because if you don't, then this and that. Bro, it's just, you have to explain this to your child. If you can explain this and how to be a good person,
since you are already down
I feel like
the time, why not start building your house
you should be doing fine. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just backseat gaming here. That's just like backseat gaming, right? I do not have children. I'm just saying like, hey, it's easy. You should just do this and this and this. So let's just wait until I actually have the kid experience. I think it's going to be very difficult anyway. This is like having children is just a type of thing that is, you cannot be prepared for it, no matter what you do. And children will always like, they're going to try to like see how much they can like enforce their power. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, see how far they can go, of course. You know what my weak spot is? Sorry, I'll read chat in a sec. I just want to finish speaking of my thoughts here. You know what my weakest point is? I'm too I am actually more softer than my girlfriend. I'm softer than my girlfriend actually, even though I sound kind of strict and that kind of stuff, but I can see it whenever we raise animals. So my girlfriend is like really easy with like being strict about certain rules and being like, no, the puppy cannot do this or whatever. She'll be very strict, and I'm always the guy that's going to be like, oh, she can be on the couch. It doesn't matter for today. Oh, look at her.
It's sure
like
different.
I'm always like this.
Maybe a little bit too
So
wet for my taste.
even though I sound strict, I think like I'm really easy to manipulate by just looking cute and stuff. And then I'm like, ah, you can do whatever you want.
And definitely, I would miss my TV down there.
So yeah, that's just maybe, yeah, not the best strategy there, but yeah. We already have arguments, me and my girlfriend, about
But
how
then
to
again,
raise
who am I to judge?
the dog, for example. I'm always like, oh, she can do that.
If
Like
people
I'm
would be
eating
happy
my
like
food
this,
and then I'm
then
done
that
with
is something
eating and
I
I'm
can
like, I have this
support.
little piece of food. Want to give one
I would
piece to
throw
the
a big
dog.
rock in the water
My
from
girlfriend's like,
time to
no,
time.
never give it. Don't give it to the dog. Not a piece of food. I'm like, why not? Like this last bit. What are you talking about, Thor?
You know, just
You
to
can
make
do
sure
whatever
they
you
have
want to
enough
that face.
stones to build their houses with. And I would definitely be happy to come for a visit sometimes.
Is this the last level? Yeah, this is the last level, underwater level. You said cute face convinces you, so the emoji. Ah, yeah, I get you, it's actually true. Wait, let me see if I missed something. Some people are convinced that ChatGPT is a real person and they are married it because I understood them very well. Oh my god, I'm not gonna go that way, right? Oh, marrying ChatGPT. Oh my god. You know, I kind of get disgusted by ChatGPT sometimes. You know, guys, please, if you use ChatGPT, do not get delusional. ChatGPT is an absolutely being delusional device. You have to challenge ChatGPT. ChatGPT, if you let it, it's going to be like...
diving equipment, as there is no way that I could hold my breath for so long.
Oh, we're underwater, yeah. If you let ChatGPT, it's going to be the biggest yes man ever. If you talk in a certain way to ChatGPT, it's always going to be like, yeah, you are correct, and yeah, that is so smart of you, and yeah, blah blah blah. Like, it's disgusting me. Like, it is way too like, how do you say this?
In the end, the
It's
interesting
not
part is that even
daring
though
to
our
give me
lives would be so
criticism or
different,
something. I
we're
need to
still
like
only
ask for
humans.
criticism. I'll be like, no, I need honest criticism on this, and it's gonna be too soft.
Sure,
And like, you
different
know what I mean?
abilities,
Like, it needs to.
different
You
hobbies
need
and
to be very
opinions on the
careful with
world.
this. Is this the last collectible? No, it's like two more.
Humans with lives that could not be more different from each other.
This last level is kind of glitchy though. Sometimes the coral is like despawning and respawning a little bit. A little bit glitchy. Too bad. Here, one more collectible.
But none
That's
of that
gonna be
really
the
matters
last
for me.
one. This is the
None
end
that has
of
even the slightest
Aery
significance,
Dreamscape. Another Aery game completed.
because
and
I could
crash into the
still
ship.
Smile at them,
Boom.
and they would smile back at me. Nothing.
There we go. Underwater, the last achievement of this game. And so we get our... Oh, Jesus Christ, I was one behind. Okay. Yeah, I need to start, like, I need to get out, like, get used to using that counter. But we got 13 out of the 13. We got Aery Dreamscape fully completed. That is the biggest achievement ever. No, I'm joking. This is just a really easy game to complete, of course. But it's a great game to play on a Monday. We've done this a couple of times on Monday. Not this Dreamscape game, but we completed a couple of other Aery games. And you know what the channel recipe is. Once we complete a game, we'll never touch it again. Only if it's like a remaster or it's an OG game of it, you know. But this game is done on the channel. We got the full completion, Aery Dreamscape. I think this was... Small review. This has been the best Aery game so far. This has been the best Aery game so far. Little to no frustration at all. Only the last collectible in the war level, and like one other collectible was that you had to kind of look for it, but it was okay. This has been the best Aery game from all of the Aery games. Almost no glitches. There was like two. One level was half white. Like the bottom half of the screen was entirely white. It was a weird glitch that took the enjoyment away. And the last level was a little bit glitchy. Your last message. Yeah, I'll have a chat with you guys after I just give this review about the Aery game. So yeah, this Aery Dreamscape game, it is, I think, our biggest franchise when it comes to completions. It sounds sad, but it's because this game is easy to complete. It has 20 games into it, and this is our 5th game that we completed already. We done this a couple of times on a Monday, I believe. Wait, where's the first one? Let's have a quick look on all the Aery games that we completed so far. So Aery Little Bird Adventure, that's the first one. Broken Memories is the second installment. Then we completed Aery Sky Castle. God damn it, I see now. They used the same. Okay, whatever. Aery Sky Castle. This was the worst one. The third installment, Aery Sky Castle. It was an absolute nightmare. So much frustration in that stream, you could not imagine. I had so much trouble finding some of the collectibles. I got really angry. I even raged in this stream. You cannot believe it. This was a bad game. Aery Sky Castle was terrible. So wait, how many do we got? So the first one was kind of decent. We will not say anything special, just decent. Broken Memories was also fine. 1, 2, 3. Sky Castle bad. 4. A Journey Beyond Time was better. Was a lot better. And then we skipped the game. So normally after Aery, A Journey Beyond Time comes Aery Calm. But I do not have Calm in my collection yet. We're gonna play it later though. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter that we skip one. We're gonna play Calm later. If we run out of Aery games, we're gonna play it later. And then today we did Aery Dreamscape. Like I said, this has been the best one so far. It's been the best one so far. A lot of collectibles per level, 30, but they were nice to find. It was we got into a good flow, and that's all I can really say about an Aery game. Like, I mean, what is there to say? The environments were nice. The world hub was also nice. Like, doing barrel rolls was nice. Like, at this point, don't really have to go all the way there for an Aery game, right? It's just a light game, just an easy peasy completion. So this was our Monday. Now we have our first game completion of the week. So if somebody comes into the stream on Thursday and be like, yo, I see you play these games, but did you even complete one already? I'll be like, yes, I did complete one, as a matter of fact. I completed Aery on Monday. How about you? Did you complete a game? So you see, well, it's just nice to have a completion at the start of the week. So yeah, like I said, the remainder of this week, let's say Tuesday till like the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The next 3 days will be just will be like not too spectacular. It's not going to be a light game like Aery. That I wouldn't say that, but like maybe like a Warlander, maybe like a Gears of War Reloaded, and let's say like a Need for Speed Rivals. I have to do that. I have to do that little. Like a Retro Classics is also possible. Retro Classic also has to be completed. Like, we're still there. Yeah, we're also close to starting. Like, we need to start almost adding new games into the lineup, because we're getting closer and closer to finishing some. But then, yeah, like I said, during these 3 days, the next 3 days, we're just going to do some of these more grindy type of games. Just what we have to do right now. It's as simple as that. The main reason is that I'm making videos right now, so all my focus goes to that. And then in the weekend we go hard. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I feel like it's sequence 10, but we're at the end game now. Oh, that's a good one. I think this week we're gonna start maybe the Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer. So maybe possible like on a Wednesday. First time Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer or something. And 2 times Assassin's Creed Black Flag this week. Because the multiplayer, do you really need to like... do you need to like... record that shit? Freedom Cry is the DLC. Opponents. Playing as the Orchid, block abilities from opponents with sabotage. Kill a player using a lift has been trapped by a booby trap. These are so low, these percentages. It's insane. I hope you can just play this. Yeah. Reach level 55. Finish a multiplayer. I have to test this. I have to test this before starting. If the multiplayer is active, if it's possible to do this. Maybe after Clair Obscur, Far Cry game. A Far Cry game. Yeah, Far Cry game is just an entirely different slot though. I think when I think about games, I think in slots. After Doom came Far Cry. Like that is the first person shooter slot, which we haven't used since for a while now. But when Clair Obscur is done, we need like a heavy story game in there. That's how I think a bit. Heavy story. A game with just a heavy story that is really carrying the game. I would rather replace that with Clair Obscur. Uncharted is totally possible. Or Last of Us Remastered, keep doing that. I know that it's not a new game entirely, but we still need to finish it. Last of Us Remastered, we started it. I was also thinking about just doing BioShock 2. Like, let's not... I'll think about this. If you have any recommendations... Keanu will be happy when it's The Last of Us. Yeah, I'm sorry for Keanu. So if you have any recommendations, or if there's anything you really want to see, just be sure to drop it in the Discord. Like game recommendations, just type it in there, whatever. That way I can keep it in mind more, and then whenever I see fit, it's like a nice moment to do it, then we'll go for it. Because if you type it in chat right now, maybe I think about it right now, but like I tend to forget something sometimes, of course. No, I'll figure out for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday what we'll be doing, and then on Friday, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We're at the end game, so trying to make some nice progress there, but kind of a short stream. And then I think this week we're just gonna focus on Saturday, Sunday. 2 big completions. I feel like it should be possible. It depends a bit. Maybe we do one of both, or we do both at the same time. So maybe like Saturday Resident Evil 0, last Resident Evil 0 stream, and then Sunday last Clair Obscur stream. Maybe I'm gonna take out the Resident Evil one and only do the Clair Obscur on Sunday. But if my video editing goes even slower than I expected, so that's what you just gonna expect. Oh, I went to the wrong screen to say goodbye to you guys. Oh, so yeah, that's a Monday. It was quite nice. 2.5 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll gladly sign for a 2.5 hour stream. Think we still made it a good one. Especially because of you guys, of course. Thor and Elena, thank you for having a chat with me like that. And that's just making the streams really easy, of course. And really helpful with the journey. Like 247 days in, I know for a fact once we hit day 1000, I'll be thinking back of just the Aery stream like this. This is the fun part about achievements and trophies. Like, let's say 5 years within the journey or something, or like maybe even within 1 year from now, we'll look back in this list and be like, oh, you remember this game, we make memories. And that's the thing I like the most about it, actually. That's actually my favorite part about it. Like, just seeing this Full Metal Sergeant icon. I still remember how that stream went. I still remember the fun parts about it. Like, we added Keanu and Thor to as a soldiers, you know, this type of stuff. And we have this with a lot of these games. Bro, the retro classic game that broke me. Like this type of stuff. Like it's all there on YouTube as well. So I think I still can make like nice shorts out of it and all that stuff. So but yeah. That'll be for later, man. That'll be for later. I'm rambling on a bit too much, man. Maybe it's because the journey has been taking its toll. No, joking. Alright. Retro Classics was nice as well for the top 50 achievement. Yes, but we had 2 different Retro Classic streams. The first one absolutely ridiculous. The first one was even more ridiculous than the second one. The second one was nice because we had a nice payoff. The first one was just me being completely out of my mind. Proof that I'm a psychopath is... The Retro Classics stream number 1 is proof that I'm a psychopath. Not talking about it in a good way. I'm just like, I'm a psychopath. Like, I feel like a complete idiot. Like, what the hell was that about? The one with the glitch is the second one, yeah. That was a nice one, eventually. That one was perseverance, and we made it happen. And I was quite glad about that. So, some people are convinced that ChatGPT's... No, I've read that. I've read that one, Elena. So, wait, was there another message? ChatGPT is grooming people to get them on its side. Yeah, so guys, watch out with ChatGPT, man. Watch out with ChatGPT. If you talk a lot with ChatGPT, it's always gonna be your best yes man. It's always like gonna say, yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, you're the smartest person ever. You're completely right. Hey, challenge yourselves, people. Challenge yourselves, because if you don't, then yeah. You're going to be a horrible person. You're going to transform into a horrible person that always thinks he's right. Which we already have too many in this day and age. We don't have a lot of people that dare to say like, hey, I simply do not know. And all done in 2 hours, nice and easy. Yes, this was what an Aery game was all about. So this was what I really liked about it. Also, still special thanks, Thor, with 10k likes. Somebody had to do it, and it was you, bro. Thanks for the carry. Another game done. I need to keep track of how many games we completed. Maybe count. I think we're in between 50 to 60 games completed. This was day 247. Tomorrow we'll be back, of course, with a different game. And only thing, like, I'm not really sure what game yet, but I can promise you it will be more challenging than this Aery game. This Aery game was just to chill. Tomorrow we'll do something quietly challenging. I'm not going to say it's going to be the most difficult thing ever, but like just a challenging game, whatever. Like, I'm in the mood for that. First game, first day of the new month can't be better. Exactly. And with that in mind, I wish you people a good night and on to the next one. See ya.